Hello students, welcome to LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. Here myself, Mr. Jaiswal Kishan, Civil Engineering Department, and we are learning all about structural analysis. Now today we are in session number 4 of influence line diagram for indeterminate structure. So let's start. Now in today's session, we will be considering a beam with a two span. Let's start our example. So for a two-span beam, ABC, hinge at A and having ruler at B and C. Draw influence line diagram for VA, VB and VC. Calculate ordinates at every 2-meter interval. Now till now we were calculating at every 1-meter interval, but in this sum we have to calculate in 2-meter interval. Also, you can note that here it has been asked VA, VB and VC. It has been not asked about moment. So you can note that there is a no fixed support. So there will be no resistance of moment. So there will be no ILD for M, A, B or C, whatever. So now this is a span of two span. Now the process of solving is little different from the prop cantilever or cantilever kinds of sum for two span. So how to solve the sum for two span for ILD for indeterminate structure? Let's see. Now first of all, we have to rectify the number of unknown. So you can see here reaction 1, 2, 3. So 3 minus 2 is nothing but 1. So I have assumed a central ruler as my unknown. So at that point I have placed a unit load. I would like to repeat it again that I know that the simple support resists two reaction, which is vertical and horizontal. But for beam we are neglecting horizontal reaction. So ultimately it is only remaining vertical. Here also it is vertical and here it is also vertical because it of a ruler. And I know that there are three equilibrium conditions. So that's why the value is coming capital R minus small r. 3 minus 2 is 1. Because of we are neglecting horizontal reaction for beams, as well as we are neglecting horizontal condition from small r, as we have explained as I have explained in previous sum number 1. Now here I have assumed redundant as a point number B. So I will be placing a unit load at that point. So after placing a unit load, we have to draw a diagram. Before that, you know that A point and C point resist vertical reaction. So due to this unit load, we will be finding out reaction. So how to find? Let's see. While standing at on A, VC multiplied by 12 equals to 1 into 8. VC multiplied by 12 equals to 1 into 8. I will be getting my value of VC. Similarly, we can find out VA. How? Total upward force equals to total downward load. So VA is nothing but 1 minus VC. So I will be getting my VA. So after calculating the reaction VA and VC, we have to draw bending moment diagram. How to draw? Let's see. Now this diagram has been drawn with the help of these two reactions. You know, in the example, it is written that 2-meter interval has to be taken. So at every 2 meter, I have drawn this ordinates. Look, 0.33 multiplied by 2 is nothing but 0.66. So I have made an ordinate at 0.66. 0.33 multiplied by 4 is nothing but 1.33. 0.33 multiplied by 6, it is nothing but 2. 0.33 multiplied by 8, it is coming 2.68. So till here I have used a help of VA, and for this value I have used a help of VC, means 0.67 multiplied by this 2, I will be getting 1.3. After making each and every ordinates, we have to connect it and then making a bending moment diagram. So I would like to repeat that this diagram is made with the help of reaction. That VA multiplied by distance means 2, 4, 6 and 8, and from here VC multiplied by 2 meter. So I will be getting this ordinate. Now after getting this diagram, we have to again find out VA dash and VC dash. So how to find that? Let's see. So VC dash, how to find out VC dash and VA dash? So I have used a triangle as a load. Let's see. VC multiplied by distance 12 while standing at point E. The VC dash is going at anti-clockwise direction and entire triangle is forming a clockwise moment. So I have divided the entire triangle into the two parts. The first part is this one 0, 2.67 till 8 meter, and another part is 2.67 till here and this point 4 meter. The first triangle is of part 8 meter and second part is of 4 meter. So look, how to find? Just we have to multiply area with CG. So while standing over here, area of this is 1/2 into 8 into 2.67. So from here, the CG will be of this triangle will be of 2/3. So 2/3 of 8 plus area into CG of this triangle. So area will be 1/2 into 4 into height. Multiply by CG will be, from here the distance will be 8 plus 1/3 of 4. This is a basic triangle rule. So like this we can find out VC dash. Now how to find out VA dash? Total upward load equals to total downward load. But here no loading is given. Here the triangle is given. So consider this triangle as a load. So for converting load, take it as an area. So VA dash is equals to 1/2 into 2.67 into 12 entire triangle minus this 8.89. I will be getting my VA dash. So why I did this all process? Because with the help of VA dash and VC dash only, we can find out our delta at each 2 meter interval. Without them, we cannot find out delta. So now we know that the conjugate beam deflection at any point is nothing but bending moment at that point. Now the delta is nothing but same we were doing in previous sums, but technique is different. Let's see. Now here it is my point number 0, then my point number 2 which is at 2 meter, point number 1 delta 1, then point number 2 is at 4 meter, point number 3 is at 6 meter, then point number 4 at 8 meter, then ahead. Now look, delta 0 by standing over here on the left hand side there is no diagram, so delta 0 is 0. Delta 1 is over here. Now please pay attention how to solve. Now you can see there is a small triangle of height 0.67 and of length 2 meter. Also there is a reaction of VA dash. Value of VA dash is 7.11. So what is the deflection at this point? It is nothing but VA dash into 2, 7.11 into 2 minus area into CG of this triangle, 1/2 into 2 meter distance into 0.67 into CG. From this point it is 1/3. So how to find out delta 1 at point number 1? Look, VA dash into distance 2 meter which is going clockwise direction minus the triangle which has been formed, we have to neglect it because it is going in anti-clockwise direction. So for triangle we are using area into CG. So delta 1 is nothing but 7.11 into 2 minus area into CG of that triangle. Now delta 2 will be at point here at 4 meter distance. So now VA into 4 and area into CG of this triangle, this much portion, which is of height having 1.33, length having 4 meter. Similarly, for 6 meter, 7.11 into 6, area into CG, height will be of this triangle will be 2. For delta 4, we will be using this triangle, VA into this 4 meter. You can use this also, or either you can go from this side also, like VC dash into 4 meter, 8.89 into 4 minus this small triangle, half into 4 into 2.67 into, from here you can see 1/3 of 4. I have done from this side, you can also calculate from this side also. Now for delta phi, which is at this point, it is VC dash into 2 and this triangle, 1/2 into 2 into 1.33 into 1/3 of 2. So like this way we can find out all the delta. Now at this point you can see on the right side there is no figure, but on the left side there is a figure. So you can find out VA dash into 12 minus this entire triangle, ultimately the answer will be coming 0. Now, what will be our delta BB? Delta BB is at the place of redundant. Our redundant is a point B. So delta BB is nothing but delta 4, which is at 8 meter distance. So our delta 4 is my delta BB. And then rest of the procedure is same. With the help of formula of VB, we can find out del XB upon del BB, all the reaction of VB. Now, for the VA and VC, we have to form a relation. How to form a relation? Let's see. So, as standing at point A, we can find out for VC, like VC into 12 plus VB into 8 equals to 1 into X. We have done nothing but anti-clockwise movement equals to clockwise. So here in this I know VB, which is over here. I know the value of X, which are this respectively. So I can make a subject of VC because I don't know the value of VC. So VC is nothing but 1 into X minus VB into 8 divided by 12. So after keeping all the value in this equation, we can find out this VC value. Now we have found out the VC equation while standing on A. So while standing on B or C, we can find out relation for A. So VA into 12 plus VB into 4 equals to 1 into 12 minus X. So VA is nothing but 1 into 12 minus X minus VB into 4 divided by 12. Here by mistake it is written VC, but it is VA only. So while standing over here, VA into 12 and then plus VB into 8 equals to this remaining distance is nothing but 12 minus X, because here it is an X. The remaining distance will be 12 minus X. So after solving that, we can find out V. And then we have to draw diagram. But here I would like to remind that in cantilever we were doing a diagram for VB as a negative side, but for two span beam we don't have to do the such thing. Whatever the value, we have to draw the diagram. Like here it is in positive, so draw all the diagram in positive. Here VC is in positive and negative, draw respectively. Similarly for VA, we does not need to change any of the signs or any of the values for the ILD. Let's have a quick revision. First we have found out redundant. At the place of redundant I have placed a unit load. Then we have found out V and VC. With the help of V and VC we have drawn a bending moment diagram. And then with the help of diagram we have found out VA dash and VC dash. Because there is a support, so there will be a reaction. So that's why we have found out. And then we have found out deltas. And then VB, V and VC and then its respective diagram.